Ipsy Extra for May 2026. I cannot believe it's already May. Now, Ipsy Extra, it used to be called Boxycharm, and it is a retail price of $32 plus a $1.99 handling fee, so $33.99 plus tax, and 5 full-size products in the beauty space get delivered right to your doorsteps. Wait, this is gifted from Ipsy. Thank you so much. This is from First Aid Beauty. They are cruelty-free. Parent company is not. This is the Daily Resurfacing Lotion. And one of the cool things about this is the packaging, because you twist the bottom and look at it goes up and down like that, and then you pump it. I just thought that that was really cool. Now, this is made in the US with local and imported materials. It does say that this is a lightweight moisturizer designed for acne-prone skin. So I luckily do not have acne-prone skin, so that is why I haven't tried it out. So I'm going to pass this along to someone who could get more use out of it. That does have a retail price of $30, and it also has 2% niacinamide in it. And it's supposed to help fade post-acne marks. On Ulta, it got 4.5 stars, with 91% people saying that they would recommend it, and that was with over 3,360 reviews. The 1 stars, people said that the biggest complaint was that it pilled and that it was drying. And the 5 stars, the biggest thing that people mentioned was that this was great for sensitive skin. It's a skincare for your body. This is from Rare Beauty. They are cruelty-free. This is the Fine Comfort Gentle Exfoliating Body Wash. This has a retail price of $24 for this size, which is 8.45. This is made in Korea, and it does have a scent to it. Here we have some peach and flower extract. Avocado oil is some of the ingredients. This is also vegan. The fragrance note that it says is earthy and woody, lemon zest, violet, and there definitely is a scent that is pretty strong. So depending on how you feel about scents, I do get, it reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on what. Yeah, I think that warm woods is kind of a good description. On Sephora, it got 4.8 stars with over 1,200 reviews. 97% of the people said that they would recommend it. And the lower stars, somebody said that it was drying. I don't know. Somebody said the scent is barely there. I don't know if they got a bad batch or what, because that is definitely not what I would say. Somebody else said the smell is bad, but that there wasn't really exfoliating factors, which seemed to be the biggest complaint on the lower side. I would say that it is I would describe it as a body wash with a slight exfoliating. Obviously, it just came. I've only used it once, but you could feel a little bit of those exfoliating, like kind of beads, but it wasn't if you've like done an exfoliating like scrub. It's not that. It's much more gentle than that. And I think that this would be one where you're either going to love or hate the scent. Can I ask you to do a favor for me? Can you, if you haven't already, can you hit the subscribe button? It is free to do, and it really helps my channel grow, because it flags to YouTube like, hey, people are liking her stuff, and hopefully it will share it out to more people who need to learn about beauty and fashion, particularly for us more mature ladies. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you already have, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate everyone who is here, watching my videos, subscribes to my channel, and I just really appreciate it. So, all right, now let's get to the next thing that was in my box, right? And a palette. I was very happy when I saw this, because I definitely want to try more from Laura Geller. They are cruelty-free, and back in the day, I used her products a lot off of QVC and then just kind of got away from it. But the products are supposed to be really good for mature skin. I'm in my I'm going to be 50 this year, so I was happy to try this one. Now, this is the Wearables Pinking of You 12 Multi Finish Eyeshadows. However, when I went to their website, I couldn't find this one online. Sometimes it seems like in Ipsy we get things before they get released. This one, I'm thinking that it's just no longer available because I could find it on the secondhand, like resale, eBay and stuff. On her website, there was only a few eyeshadow palettes, and most of them have more eyeshadows than this one. So I kind of like this, the full size, you get, well, that was for the brushes. The palette was $56, but it looks like there's a lot more and they're baked. So this one originally $64. So I went with $45 to kind of just figure out the value of this at the end. But I liked it. It comes with the mirror. It was a little bit hard to get open, and it's one of those that if fingerprints bug you, it's gonna drive you crazy. But I won't talk too much about the actual palette packaging since it's no longer available. But the formula I think was really good. The shimmers, you definitely get more if you apply with your fingers, which is with a lot of shimmers. And by the way, just a little bit of facts about Laura Geller. If you want a more in-depth about the Laura Geller brand and her, I did do a video that was all about the brand history. I'll leave that link down below, and at the end it'll pop up. And that brings me to a point or a question. I used to every so often do videos about where I would like do a deep dive into the brand's history. And if I had enough products, I would do product reviews. Would you like me to bring those back? Because I kind of miss researching and learning about them. And like I did Elizabeth Arden, just a variety, Elizabeth Arden, Lancome. So let me know down below in the comments if you could just say, yes, bring back brand histories, or I'm fine if you say no, just say no, pass on the brand histories. In case you're not familiar, or maybe you've heard of her. So she launched her brand on QVC in 1997. She started her career as a makeup artist in New York, working on Broadway shows. And she is one of the longest serving beauty ambassadors on QVC. Yeah, 1997, she started her journey. And I really would say that she was, I think, ahead of her time. Because as more things have come out, it's been like, oh, she had that. Like she had Spackle, it was called. And it basically is like primer. So before we really had primers or knew anything about it, she was selling it. And I remember that she had this duo, and I think it was eyeshadow duo it was called, but on one side it was brown, and then on the other side it was a white eyeshadow type powder, and it had a little bit of shimmer to it, I think. Now it's been a while, but it was supposed to be like you highlight, you know, like under your brow bone, or kind of use the white for highlighting. And, you know, back then I don't remember ever doing that kind of stuff. We're getting more of this brand. We got a blush palette before. This is from Lith. They're cruelty free. And this is the Hydra Gloss Nourishing Lip Treatment. There's two colors of this available on their website. I got Plush in my box. This has a retail price of $23. And let me see if I can see where this is made. Canada. It looks like maybe developed. Oh no, developed in Canada, made in China. It's described as one goal in mind: to create a lip product that does more than just look good. It has multi-peptide complex, antioxidants, so it delivers a soft, high shine finish while also supporting your lip. And what I really liked was the applicator. It is that silver applicator, so cooling. So it'll be great during the summer months, or if you're going through menopause and you're having hot flashes. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels, it kind of feels like it's hydrating like a lip oil, but then it's more of the thickness and shine of a gloss, but there's no stickiness. All right, so I'm bringing back the hair test when I do lip products. So I'm gonna look a little crazy, but let's see here. If you went out in the wind, okay, so if you went out in the wind, your hair, if you had it down, would get stuck in. A little bit would get stuck in this. So just to know that, not saying that's good or bad, just how it is. And brushes, yay! I am just in the process of doing my brushes, cleaning my brushes. I waited too long until every single one was dirty, and it's been a process, but I'm getting through them. I'm not going to wait that long the next time, but I always love getting brushes. So this is from Mistro, and it's a 2-piece brush set. The one is the M101 cream liquid blush, and then the M100 powder blush. Now, I did not see the brushes available on their website, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are eventually added to them, because I feel like maybe this was the brand. I think for a while, like, they just had nail care stuff and then kind of expanded. So yeah, I like the brushes. Ipsy gives them a value of $21. The value of the Ipsy Extra for May 2026 is, this is an estimate because of the Laura Geller palette having an estimate, but $143. So again, it's $32 plus $1.99, so $33.99, and the total is $143. So value-wise, I totally think it's there. And I would say my two winners out of this box was the lip product and the palette. And I'll see you next time. Oh, actually, guess what's coming up? Ipsy Ultimate. It used to be the Ipsy icon. Okay, make sure you're subscribing, because that's a quarterly box and you don't want to miss that video. There is one product, I mean, there's more than one that I like, but one product in there that I was like, I'm so happy to get. But thanks. Bye.